Good morning, Ape Nation. It is July 8th, 2021. Thursday morning. Currently, right now, it's about 10 minutes to 7 Eastern Standard Time. And what I want to get into this morning, real quick before the market opens, is something Michael Burry said last week. When I was researching for my video last week after Michael Burry made these statements, and for those of you who don't know, Michael Burry is the Big Short investor from the movie who took advantage of the .com and housing market bubbles after they popped back in 2000 and 2008. And there's something really interesting about what he said in the tweet that he made. And I think it's having an effect directly on the stock price right now this week. So let's break down what he said. Without further ado,
cue the speeder.
And you just said that on camera. This going viral.
Ape Nation, thank you for helping me pass 200 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully I can earn it today. All right, guys, so let's get right into this. Last week, I did a video talking about Dr. Michael Burry. And he did an interview for Barron's magazine. He talked about the meme stocks. And in this interview, he was quoted by saying, "I don't know when meme stocks such as this will crash, but we probably do not have to wait too long, as I believe the retail crowd is fully invested in this theme, and Wall Street has jumped on the coattails. We're running out of new money available to jump on the bandwagon," he added. So, when I went back and looked at this statement again, it kind of dawned on me that he's 100% right. We have a lot of investors who have a lot of their money put into this. And especially with the price being so high where it is right now, it's, besides the timing, like I talked about yesterday, with it being 4th of July week, a lot of investors are fully into this stock already. That's why when people are making videos talking about what's the next play, it's like, how about we squeeze first and then we'll worry about what the next play is. He's 100% right. I know, including myself, a lot of people are heavily invested in this stock. We're dying on this hill one way or the other. And we know for a fact that there are a lot of solid apes out there. Because normally when you see a sell-off like we did yesterday morning, it has a cascading effect to it, right? I mean, right off the rip yesterday morning, we dropped down from 48, went all the way down to $43. Any other stock, especially with what was going on in the greater market yesterday, probably would have crashed hard. We could have easily fallen back to a $31 support line at that point yesterday, but we didn't. We held, and then we came back and closed at 45.07. That should show you the integrity of the stock right now, how solid it is, and how solid retail is right now with protecting it. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about the stock right there, right now. We don't have a ton of FOMO right now. We don't have a bunch of new money jumping in. A lot of people are out of the market this week, especially day traders and, a lot of big institutional buying. A lot of people are away. So the fact that we were able to come back, rebound, and hold that position just shows you how strong the stock is. Going back to Dr. Michael Burry, he was 100% right. Think about it. We're at levels now where it's really hard. People can't jump in like they used to at 14 and, 15 and 20 and even $25 a share, right? Where we've been up in this $50 to $60 range barcoding for the last couple of weeks. And a lot of people haven't been able, maybe they can add a little bit to their position, but they can't go out and buy 100 or 200 or 300 shares right now, or maybe even 20 or 30 shares. They can buy like 4 or 5. And, I was looking around yesterday, and at some point this came up into my queue, this video right here that says stimulus equals squeeze, $4,894 explained, new stimulus to cause AMC short squeeze. And when you go into the video...
Welcome back to the channel, everyone.
I'm not listening to his voice. He goes into detail about this second $600 Golden State stimulus in California. When can you request? He goes in to try to talk about how this $600 stimulus check in California, not nationwide, just the state of California, is a potential to shut off the short squeeze. And I just find that ridiculous that someone would even suggest that one state, a certain number of people who are under a certain income, who probably need that money desperately bad right now if they're getting a fourth stimulus check, are going to take that and stick it into AMC. This isn't March and February and January of this year when people were getting $600 and $1,400 stimmy checks nationwide. And we saw a lot of that stimulus money get pumped into the market. So when people say things like this, it's misleading, and it's just going to cause heartache when all of a sudden these stimulus checks come out and you don't see the short squeeze activated. So last night in my video, when I was saying I'm getting sick of this shit, it's people like this and these kind of YouTubers who have these clickbait stories and will just say anything. Joe Rogan talks AMC. No, Adam Curry talked about AMC, and he puts here in the thumbnail 1,000 times extra shares. And it's like he made a broad general statement. They weren't talking about AMC and GameStop specifically. Curry was saying how the whole market is screwed. So, game over, doom, secret plans, illegally, FUD. There's a lot of nonsense out there. Just to viewers, protect yourselves. Do your own DD, like I always say. And, you know, just when it happens, right? You can follow TA. I think that's good to realize where the stock is headed, possibly. Is it going up or down? Am I going to have a chance to get in? Or whatever, if I'm going to have a chance to sell. Whatever you need to do for yourself. But just be careful of some of these people. Now, one other thing I want to talk about is Aron talking about taking the 25 million shares off the table. I actually went back and looked at this report because this was back from April 19th. And, you know, Harvard Reporter put an article yesterday saying that taking the $25 million off the table was a good thing that Aron did for AMC shareholders. And I agree. It definitely helps and helps prop up the stock price, right? Because you don't have to worry about 25 million more shares. Now, I don't think necessarily he was going to get the yes. I saw a lot of people like this here in Reddit talking about AMC vote no, here's why. So maybe the possibility that he just didn't want to cause any conflicting arguments about whether to vote yes or no or not, he might have just said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to take it off the table. There's a good chance we might not get it. We dumped 20 million shares on the market without approval from the shareholders back in the beginning of June, just about a month ago, which caused two rallies to fall from 77 and 68 or 66. So I think what he did was right, but I'm not giving him that much credit for it because he squashed our rally twice when we were mooning. All right, so finally, let's take a look at AMC pre-market. Right now, we are at $41.53. We're down another $3.50. Guys, here's what I'll say to you. Again, I know a lot of people said that this week was going to be the squeeze. The FDs we're going to have to cover because they had to get off the threshold securities list. Listen, the more you keep calm and just relax and control your emotions and not listen to anybody else about their expectations, the easier this will be for you if we see some red. We're still over $40, right? We are up huge, and I know for you newer baby apes that this isn't what you want to see. But for the OGs who have been in this thing since $10, $8, $12, this is nothing, right? Of course, they're going to be pounding away at attacking us. But regardless, they have not covered. And maybe we'll start to see some fruits come to bear from DTC 005 and the threshold list today. I believe today is the first day they have to start covering those FTDs. We may see that in the price inflection today. It's possible, but if we don't, just don't freak out. We're going to be fine. As long as we're not going bankrupt, AMC is solid. All right, guys, that's all I got for this morning. Thank you for made this far in the video, and I wish you guys all luck today. Hopefully we'll have a green day if we can bounce back up. But if we don't, don't panic. We're going to be all right. This is Ape Nation. I'm the Massalorian, and I'm out.